Okay, I'm Jack Kelly. I was DOP for Otherworld. I did also do some acting in Otherworld as Commander Jake O'Rourke.
That's right.
I got to see some action with some hardware.
Yes.
Which was very good fun.
Yeah, my name is Stephanie May. I was an actress in Otherworld, and now after that shoot, I actually became a producer for White Ronin Productions. So that's about it from me.
My name is Damian, also an actor on Otherworld, and I'm responsible for social media marketing and other elements within the production. And for White Ronin Productions or Otherworld, I took the helm as producer. So yeah, that's I guess it's one of the ways that we all got sort of we know each other mainly through this project, and then we've branched out onto other things as well. It's a little bit like Under the Dome / The Truman Show. So yeah, it's about, I guess that's probably the best way to kind of
put it in a nutshell.
Yeah, put it in a nutshell. So
sci-fi, aliens, guns,
bad guys, yeah, a couple of brothers up against this evil government and alien invasion. But there's lots of plot twists and turns, and yeah, that's really, I guess, the crux of it.
I know for me personally, I actually reached out my hand. I had heard about Otherworld through social media, and I knew that they hadn't quite filmed a lot of it. So I kind of actually reached out to Stuart on Facebook, and I was like, hey, I'm an actress. I've just heard all about your movie.
Stu's he's got this real amazing creative skills as VFX. And he did it. You're in Dinosaur. Is that how it's pronounced? Yeah. Dinosaur, and I saw it on Facebook. I was like, wow, who's this guy, so just kind of reached out that way, and that's how Otherworld came about.
Yeah, putting yourself out there, and then
and just
there was actually an actress in place for my role. I play a woman called Samantha, and there was actually an actress who was supposed to go on board, and I literally, I think, reached out at the right moment because something happened and she actually pulled out. So Stuart got back to me and said, you know what? I think it was meant to be because she's pulled out, and then that was basically how it started from there. That's how I got involved. And then obviously afterwards we filmed for quite a long time, and then that's how I became a producer. I started having a few talks with the director Stuart, and started talking about other projects, and then he said, would you like to maybe expand? And I said, yeah, I would like to do a lot of other stuff. And so then at the end of Otherworld, I became a producer for White Ronin Productions.
So the actual filming was probably about 2 years, and the main reason for that was probably that it was being fit in, because nobody's getting paid. So it's being fit in around schedules. There'd be a couple of days here on a weekend, a couple of nights there. And
and I think, it did take a long time, and it's something that we, in future, we would, like to improve on. But having said that, there was, everybody got on board, and everybody was so enthusiastic about it, and went out of their way to find locations for us. And whenever we went on set, I took quite a bit of behind-the-scenes footage as well. There was that real community and family sense, I think that's sort of what carried it through. I like it sort of to liken it to or into the old school Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, and that early stage sort of filmmaking, where it was very much real guerrilla filmmaking on the fly.
They were DSLRs primarily. I don't think we had anything other than that.
Yeah, so it was yours and Stu's, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, so mainly Canon 60D. And we shot pretty much everything on that. So it can be done on low budgets.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's coming up pretty good from what I've seen recently. I haven't seen the latest edit of it, but what I have seen is looking good.
Yeah, we've got a sales agent through, I think it's one of Stu's contacts. They're called Fantastic Films, and they do a lot of you know, independent features, as long as there's a VFX element to them. And then the sales agent will take them to, there's a Berlin Film Festival, took it to Cannes, and the Cannes Film Festival.
AFM.
AFM, American Film Market, things like that. So, look, it absolutely can be done, and I think using social media and utilising online content helps get it out, get the information out there.
My name's Stuart White. I do visual effects, writer, director, producer of Otherworld. The whole thing, it was like, it just developed over time. It started off as a short film, then we went and said, oh, let's make it into a TV pilot, and then we got picked up from Fantastic Films, and then they wanted a feature film, so we said, yeah, we'll take it on. And yeah, that's how it ended up becoming a feature. And ended up going, we got Fantastic Films represented us at the Cannes Film Market, the American Film Market, and the European film market. So that was all exciting and a different view on like how everything is done, like the whole process of everything, and
Been a massive.
It was a massive learning experience.
Yeah, huge, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's still ongoing, so.
Yeah, you're saying about crowdfunding,
crowdfunding.
and I think the key. Well, I think the key there is you've got to really engage with the viewer. That there's got to be some emotional connection that they really want to go on this trip with you, and it's just finding that, which can be a difficult mix, but if you can get that right, I think they'll go with you anywhere, sort of thing.
Yeah, it can be done, I'm sure, and it has been done successfully, but there is a lot of noise out there. So, you know, it's part of the marketing, as is social media marketing, but it's not the whole marketing package. I know that people that have done it successfully use it as, I guess, a top-up to, you know, if they're successfully funded through traditional methods, you know, government funding or whatever, they might get 20 or 30 grand on top of it through a successful crowdfunding campaign. But I wouldn't rely just on it. I guess it depends, you know, how ambitious you are really about your project and all sorts of other elements that are involved with it in it.
You know, it started off as a small, easy to do. Yeah, we only had, I think, like 2 scenes or 2 shots with aliens and stuff in it, but now we have about 50 scenes with aliens in it, and there's like giant robot mechs and mutant monster, and there's all these different effects now, and explosions and all sorts of things now.
What it takes to succeed in this industry, I think general, whether you're an actor or a DP or whatever, is hard work, determination, and I'd say passion. I really think that you have to have a passion about this, because there are some days where you're on set for 16 hours, longer maybe sometimes, and sometimes you're working in extreme conditions. Like one day it's stinking hot, the next day it's like, you know what I mean? So I definitely think you have to have passion and hard work. I really think that there's no substitute for hard work. I don't know. I've tried to okay, maybe I'll do, no, it's always hard work. And
diversify, I would say, as well. So, you know, just get out there and get amongst it, join Facebook film groups, see who's creating what, put your feelers out. I mean, that's how we all came together. And don't be afraid, you know, just whatever, pick up a boom, record sound, get involved, learn to edit, do everything, and then then you'll keep on working. You know, so.
I think just sticking at it as well.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
no matter what aspect of filmmaking you're interested in, it's just sticking with that. And I don't know, myself, I'm not hard and fast committed to one area. I enjoy camera, filming what's going on and capturing all that and creating a look with lights and everything. That's great. But also, I also go front side of camera, and I've been getting more work recently from my agent, which has been great. Little spots on series, even there's a 7 mini-series coming up that I've got a cast roll on. I hadn't told you about that.
Congrats.
But yeah, the things,
The talking poo.
things eventually start happening when the time's right. I don't know, it couldn't be just that maybe even though you're doing the right things, you don't quite feel that it's the right time for some reason. But when it all comes together, then things start to happen, and
Yeah, work creates work. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, there's a whole entrepreneur thing. Fail fast, but that's absolutely true. Make mistakes. It doesn't matter. Just make them and keep on making them, and just keep on learning and growing.